Okay, so I've laid them out roughly where I want them. I think they look really good. Actually, I've got a little bit of green in them, which sort of going to tie in nicely with that wise old sage paint that we're using. So I'm going to dig those in, but I'm not going to do it just yet. It's too hot for digging today. And so I'm going to wait until the ground's a bit damp, so it's a bit easier to dig. Right, so this is my log pile. I've just cleaned it out a bit so I can get some sort of door in there, and I've just pulled some of the logs out, and I thought what I'm going to do is just scatter them around in here for the chickens, make a little log pile somewhere over in the corner, because we looked at the rock at the landscaping place and they were ridiculously expensive. 10 quid for a rock smaller than one of these logs, so I decided against the rocks idea. Way too expensive. They had like a big big rock about the size of the nesting box on that chicken coop. That's £65 just for one rock, so yeah, bit pricey. There used to be a lot better prices than that, and they used to have a huge selection there, but they're just not stocking them anymore, so that was a bit unfortunate. But actually I quite like the idea of putting some of these logs around just to add a little bit of interest, just to break it up a little bit. So you're not going to get any plants growing in here very well with the chickens, so yeah, let's see what that looks like. I cleaned some space out around the back, and I just put some logs around, a few little piles, just to add a little bit more interest. I mean, they're great as well for insects and things, to have little log piles like this scattered about. This is a branch that I pruned off of this tree here, so I thought I'd use that and bring that back in rather than throw it away or burn it. Feels like it kind of belongs there in a way. I don't know if the chickens will climb over that or run underneath it or something, but again, it's just to add a little bit more interest really. I've got this big old bit of tree branch as well, which my daughter calls the aardvark because of its shape. I was going to make it into an outdoor table, but I'm just thinking I might stick that in there as well. There we go. I don't know if you can see why my daughter calls it an aardvark. Looks like some sort of anteater. But yeah, I think we needed that. Just felt like it needed a kind of centerpiece, something big to go in the middle. Okay, so I've got this little, I don't know what it is, little kind of fence panel thing. I put some wire in it. I wasn't going to originally, but I thought it'd be quite nice. I have a bit of spare wire left over, just so I can peek in and see how much wood I've got left. I wanted it to kind of look ramshackle like that, and with all the green algae and that, just to kind of match in with the other little fence bit that I did over there, just trying to stick to that kind of theme of oldie worldy. And I think it's, you know, that stark contrast between that and the nice painted summer house looks pretty good. It was never intended to be a tight fit. It's quite heavy, and it's just got 2 screws holding it in place. It's kind of the weight holds it there really, but then the screws are just there to make sure that it doesn't get knocked over. And nice big chunky screws as well, so it's nice and firm, nice and strong, but easy for me to take it out if I need to get in there to restock my wood. I've got another access point on the other side to get to the wood, but this is just in case sort of scenario really. But yeah, happy with that.
I ordered one of these rose thorn strimmers online. I used to use these all the time when I was a florist. I haven't used them for years, so see if it works. You put it over the stem. Oh, they're really tough, these thorns. Oh my god. Yeah, it does the trick.
Look at that.
Yeah. Whew.
There we go. So Flower used those. They work quite well. They certainly removed most of the thorns. There's still a few little ones down the bottom there that I want to get rid of, but done a little bit of damage to the bark, which I'm sure that will be fine. Don't really know anything about roses, but it was either strip the thorns off and hope they survive, or chop them down and know that they won't survive. So they're beautiful, but my children's eyes are more beautiful and I'd rather protect them. And obviously the chickens, yeah, feel a lot more happier about having these roses in here now. Good job done. and that worked quite well. Okay, so this is a bit of decking that I've got to replace. I pulled up a couple of bits where the ends are rotted out. This end is a bit rotted out, it's not too bad, but the other end up there was quite bad. But this was the worst bit, look. So yeah, when it came to pulling this decking up, I literally just pulled it up in hand, and the whole thing's falling apart, so not very safe. So we're going to finish pulling all that out.